Hello friends, so today we will learn how to allow policy rule ACL in FortiGate Firewall. So in that that policy rule ACL, all three are same thing. In we sometime we call policy rule or ACL. So in the FortiGate we call this as a policy or rule. So there will be a requirement like if user want to access the internet. So for that, how traffic will work, from here, this is L2 switch. From here we have gateway, so it will raise the gateway. Yeah, for in the firewall, there is multiple thing required, like routing interface configuration should be there, routing should be there. And if that everything will be present. If rule is not allowed, then so for that one, to allowing the rule, we have to go on this firewall, and we have to allow that user to access the internet. So for that, here we need to know what is policy or ACL rule. So as I said, for any traffic which is going via firewall, that need to allow via the rule. So like rule is uh, security, or like a gate, where you have to check the security thing. If like a rule is allowed, then you have to go. If you have permit, then you have to go, otherwise it will deny that rule. And why we use firewall, not router, to restrict user. So like a router, if we use router, in router we have to restrict the user. Like if we are restricting or allowing user here, then if like traffic will come back, we have to allow here or for the reverse traffic. So it is not stateful, it is a stateless router. And the firewall is stateful, so it maintain a connection table. So based on that, it will allow the reverse traffic. Like if we will allow the traffic from user to internet, the reverse traffic which will come to the internet, for that it will allow. For that one, it will maintain a connection table. Based on that, it will allow the traffic. So yeah, and the one more different is difference is there. This one is work on transport layer, like we have to allow port basis. But in FortiGate we use the rule more granular. We can restrict whatever we want till layer 7. Like it will inspect that data traffic, and till that layer we can restrict the user. If like we want to allow the DNS traffic or Facebook or any chat specific ways, that also we can fulfill using that one. And it check all the things on the firewall, like IDS IPS will be there. Based on that, it will check the any malware, all the security feature will be given to the, you will see on the FortiGate, but on the router you will not see these things. So that's why we use the FortiGate, not a router, for security purpose. Okay, so for allowing any traffic on this, or how we do on FortiGate, that we will see. So we will go on the FortiGate here. For allowing the rule, we have to go in policy and object. So in policy, in an object, we will be seeing that firewall policy. So we will allow here. So allowing any user. So here our user will be this trying to access the internet, that we will allow. So you for that one, we have to go on create new. So here, this is our new policy which we will be configuring. So here we have to give the name. So I will give the name as a user to internet. Okay. Then we need to select the incoming interface, so how it will come. So we have a zone configured where we have assigned three interfaces. We will select this one. Then outgoing interface. So here if you will see, we are using the management interface and the internet interface as a port 1. So we will select that one here, port 1. Then source ip, under source ip we will allow that specific user. So for allowing that, we can allow all the user, or we can create a address group, address or address group, that we will see. So here if you want to create any address, you have to click here, and uh, here click here, and then address or address group, what you want to create, that you can create. So here if you want to create the address, you need to fill these things. So like if we need to allow whole subnet, we can put that 40.40.0/24. And here subnet base, here ip subnet we will leave it that one. Yeah, here we have to give the name, or and here we have to give the ip. If we want to give the name same, it will work as well, or if you want any other name, you can give that. You can also give we can give user, so it will show like this user. And interface we will not select any. Okay, and if we want to put any comment, we can put here, otherwise we will click on ok. So here you will see that whole subnet, if we want to allow whole subnet, that we can select this user, so it will select here. So our requirement is to specific user we will allow. So here we have already created. If you want to see, you can see this one. We have selected the specific user as a source. Destination, we will select as of now all. If we want to, we have the public ip or any destination ip, we can configure that at one address or address group, and we can select that one. So here we will allow all, because this is internet we want to access, user want to access, so we will select all. Okay. In schedule, so there is a feature that we will discuss later. In that, in schedule, if we want to schedule any specific time for that, should be allowed, that we can do it. So we will create we will discuss in another lecture. So service, in service, if we want to allow all, we can allow. If we want create a service group, and under that we can also allow. So for that, you have to click here. So as of now, I want to allow a specific one. If you want to create that one, you have to click here, and then service group, so you can create that service. Or service group is nothing, just bundle of that services which you want to allow, that you have to create. So you have to click here or here. So we will discuss this one later. Okay. And as of now, here we will select in service, we will select that all. We can select all, or if we want to put a specific one, we will put like ping. If we want to allow, or dns we want to allow, dns we will put an https, we will allow that https. So to access the internet, we have to allow these three services. Only two is required. I have allowed ping to check that reachability. So and then action, what action we want to do, that we will we need to select here. So here we need to allow, so we will we will select accept. Then instruction mode, if we want to inspect that traffic, that proxy base, that we can select, otherwise we can leave it. So in this case, we will leave it, we will discuss later. Here like in if you want to do the net, it will do the net on like source ip, like outgoing interface, it will do the net under that one, and we will leave it as it is. We will discuss this in next lecture. And then if you want to allow any other thing, here we have multiple security thing which if you want to allow, that we can do. We will leave it as it is as of now, default. And here this is more important, this we need to select all session, so it will show all the session event when we in the log report, so it will be helpful to troubleshoot. And capture, if you want to capture that packet based on this ISIL, we can do that one as well, like packet capture we can put, that we will discuss later. So here we have to enable that policy, so we have configured all of like things which are required to access, like source interface and destination interface, and source ip and destination all, and services we have clicked. Now to enable that one, we have to click ok. So now you will see that user to internet, this is allowed here. So if we will go on here and we'll try to access, so here you can see that google is accessing. If we will like do cisco.com, that will also work. Anything we want to access, that will work now. So it is emulated, so it will take some time to process. Meanwhile, we can see the traffic. If we want to see the traffic here, so if we will just click here, so here it will show the traffic. So you can see the hit count here and the packets it is hitting. So so you can see the traffic as well, right? And it will take some time to open. Let me try to do from here, cisco.com from google. That was mozilla, so it took some time. So here you can see that cisco.com is opening. Okay. So that after aligning the ACL, we are able to check the we are able to access the internet, like user is able to do the internet. So if we want to check the session as well, so I have created a visit here, so you can see the all the session here. So when we allowed, so after that you can see that session generated 1 minute ago. So first it did TCP, UDP, DNS lookup, and after that it generated the traffic. If you want to check the traffic, uh, for that you have to go here and then traffic log. So as I said, this is very useful to check the check the traffic. So here you can see it is showing that HTTPS is blocked. HTTP it tried, so that it is showing the policy violation. So I believe in that one. Let me check in the policy, user policy. Here we have allowed generate traffic all session, generate log when start as well. We will click on this one, generate the log when we start. Let's see the log here. It will take some time to show the log. Here we will see like both traffic log. Here you can see we HTTP is accepting, but HTTP is denying, because this is we have not allowed it under our policy. So like everything you can see here. So you can see the DNS for that one. It's cisco.com we have access, so that it is also showing. Here we have accessed the cisco.com, right? So it is showing here. You can see all the log related that policy. And here if you will like we will refresh, you can see that hit count is increasing. So you can see that packets, it is showing all. If you will click here, it will show the packet, and hit count also it will show. Traffic you will see. So it is coming from the source, going destination any. And we have schedule for always. We will discuss this later. And these are the services we have allowed. As I said, http we have blocked, that's. And inspection we have not allow as of now, so it is no inspection. And log we have allowed, so it is generating all time the log. Okay. So this way we can, like we will we can allow the policies. We also like configure the policy from the FortiGate manager and push from there. That we will discuss in our Forti manager lecture. And if we are managing from the FortiGate locally, so we can like do from logging that FortiGate firewall, and do the allow that policy here. So that resolve our uh, issue. And after allowing the policy. And thank you for watching. If you want me to create any other video topic, please do comment, so we will create a topology for that one as well.